I used to be able to stick the spoon on my nose. Oh, this is not part of date night, okay? Hey guys, it's Miranda Kerr here, and this is my date night during lockdown. This is my little ritual that I do, my little bit of time for self-care. Okay, so I've had my shower. My hair's still drying a little bit back here. I made sure that I shaved my legs. Before I got in the shower, I body brush. I love to use upward strokes when I body brush. It really feels energizing, gets the circulation going. I really think it's important to kind of set the tone, spritzing some sage or Palo Santo spray. Then I really love to give myself a little bit of a massage. Woo! This is a gift that my mum gave me for Christmas, and I'm just so grateful. I love getting massages, and because I'm unable to get massages right now, this has been a lifesaver. And if you don't have one of these, for self-massage, I have like this little gua sha rose quartz, and I use that on like tension point. You can even use the end of a makeup brush. Okay, so now to get started on my skincare routine, I'm going to use the Rose Mist Vitamin C Serum and just put it all over my face. I put a little bit on my hands too. Can't forget your hands. Face oil, a few drops, and I press that into my skin as well. It really gives that glow. Eye oil, really soothing and cooling, and I put it on any lines. Last but not least, on my skincare, I use the Turmeric Glow Moisturizer, and it just feels so good on your skin. So I always like to massage upwards. Coming back to my gua sha, you can really just massage your face then and get the circulation going. I have more crystals here. Rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst. I like to have these kind of nearby. They're just little tools that help me feel relaxed and pampered. If you take like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes even for yourself, you give so much more back, because once you fill your own cup up, then you can overflow and fill others. One thing that I'm really particular about, and anybody who knows me, is I'm very particular about my nails. Little tool that I love is this little tool, and what I like to do is use a couple of drops of the oil on my cuticles, push them back with this. When I was younger, I did work experience at a beauty salon, and so I actually learned how to do nails, and that's probably why I'm so particular about it. New show, Manicure with Miranda. There you go. Nails are clean and shiny. Let's get started on my makeup. Use this incredible Uncover Up makeup. So you can see here, when I put it, see, it's that beautiful texture. Teddy! Teddy! There she is. I've had pigmentation issues ever since I first got pregnant with my first child, and I have 3 children now. I have a 6-month-old, a 2-year-old, and a 9-year-old. 3 boys. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer. There you go, you can see it there. So I just put it over areas that need a little more coverage, and I like to press it in. So at the moment, I'm doing a lot of conference calls from home with the team, and also a lot of filming from home on my phone, which is what I'm doing right now for you guys. Concealer works really well, making sure that the skin tone is even. I like to apply my blush. I'm quite big on blush. For those of you who know me, you might think I overdo my blush. I really like that look, like I've just, you know, been for a run or gotten a little excited. And I like to put it on the top of my eyelids as well. You know, I've figured out what works for me and my face, and I've obviously worked with the best makeup artists in the world and the best photographers, and I'm very lucky and very blessed. For me, the basis of great makeup is actually having great skincare, because then it just sits and sinks into the skin. So I'm gonna just put a little more pink on my lid right now. I like to layer the wet pinky look and then the dry powder on top. I use my highlighter, which actually contains crushed rose quartz. You're not only getting the beautiful highlight, but you're also getting the energetic benefits of rose quartz. And tonight's date night is all about love. I'm obsessed with crystals, and I've been obsessed with crystals since I was a little girl. Since my grandfather first would bring big geode crystals home to my grandmother. Just putting a little powder here. It wasn't until I was about 13 when I actually realized that crystals have a benefit to them. It's not just that they're pretty. I like to powder down the center and leave the outsides more dewy. I don't ever like to powder my whole face. I just the center out there. Oh, hello. That sounds like the trash. Bless him, here. Picking up the trash right now. I don't know where we would be without the garbage man and all those essential workers out there. So to do my lip, I'm going to keep this mirror, and I like to line my whole lip. I find it's a great way to make the lipstick last longer. I'm not sure who taught me that, but I've done it for a very long time. I can't believe my first modeling shoot was when I was 13. And I just celebrated my 37th birthday. No wonder I can't remember who taught me. My lipstick. Oops. If you mess up, it's okay. Before I go any further, it's time for me to curl my lashes. My friend, she taught me that if you don't have eyelash curlers, you can actually curl your eyelashes with a spoon. So you get a spoon, a teaspoon that is, and see how I've got the lashes? My lashes are a little bit broken from all those lash extensions that I had on before quarantine. There you go. You push them, do a little bit of a curl that way. Yeah, it's good to try new things when you're stuck. I need to now apply my mascara. I like to get in there. Oh, see the difference? Wow. And because I'm doing a red lip, I'm keeping the eye makeup simple, just with that touch of pink, little pink blush, and the focus is on the lip. So this is a brow pencil. For me, with my eyebrows, I've kept my eyebrows pretty natural and have followed the natural line of my brow ever since I was a little girl. I've just followed its natural shape. So, you know, I'm now just kind of filling in any little areas that the hairs aren't growing. See? So my hair is still a little wet. And one thing I like to do with my hair to get a little more volume is put a little dry shampoo in the roots. Even though I just washed it. There we go. What do you think, Teddy? Got a little hair on. Teddy, yeah. Well, I got the approval from Teddy. So there you have it. There's my date night look. Hey Vogue, it's Miranda Kerr here. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, please subscribe here.